Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at the mini expansion for Set a Watch, which is going to be the Outriders expansion. Now, this expansion here is going to come with 34 new monsters and 6 new unhallowed cards. And what you're going to do with this expansion here is you're going to replace the monsters and unhallowed in one of your either base games or one of the expansions here to use these. So there's going to be 6 unhallowed cards. So you have one here, you have the Keeper of Memories. This one here is 11 health and 3 damage when it makes it, if it makes it through, which is pretty high. And it has a second position ability, so when it's in the second position of the monster row, each adventurer on watch must immediately take an equip action. This Raging Inferno here is going to have 5 health and do damage, but it's going to gain health for the fire level, which is pretty darn tough because you're going to try to keep that fire level up throughout the game so you can see more of these monsters, so that could actually bite you. This one here is the 12 health, 2 damage Goblin Hurler. It has an ongoing ability. If a goblin is immediately before or behind the Goblin Hurler, it in the line, defeat that goblin and exhaust one ability. So you lose the game in Set a Watch if all of your abilities are exhausted. So that's pretty darn bad. However, it could get rid of a Beast Rider, which I'll show you in a minute, which is a pretty hard card to deal with sometimes. This one here is going to be Living Mirror. It has the 7 health and it will do 1 damage. It's also an unhallowed. And in this one here, in the first position, it's going to stun an ability of each melee adventurer on watch, which is pretty bad. All right, so now we have 2 more unhallowed. This one's going to be the Golem Sculptor. This one has 10 health and will do 2 damage. As a reveal, search the graveyard for the top Golem card. Swap it with the revealed creature in line with the lowest health, excluding this card. All right, and our last unhallowed here, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of goblins in this deck and a lot of golems. This is the hulking whatever. It's a hulking card. So it has an ongoing ability. Each time a reveal effect is resolved, resolve it an additional time. So that's pretty bad, as if it triggered by the hulking card. All right, so there's a whole bunch of different cards in here. Like I said, there's a lot of golems in here, and you can tell by the keywords down in here. And there's a lot of goblins and some forest and there's a plethora, but the theme here seems to be goblins and golems. Now, there's going to be a new effect here that we're going to run into in a little bit, which is going to be called Beast Rider. All right, so the Beast Rider ability here is going to be the keyword ability in this game. So this game, the rules for the Beast Rider aren't going to be found in this expansion. You're going to need to either have the Set a Watch Swords of the Coin expansion, or you'll watch this video, or you'll look online for the ability. But basically what this means is, if this is to the left or right of a forest creature, so a creature like this with a forest creature on there, it's going to come on top of it. So basically what's going to end up happening is it's going to say this is now going to be take 2 damage, and it's going to have 8 health. So it sort of just doubles this card up. Well, not quite doubles, but it adds on to the value. So it makes it a tougher thing to fight. That's what Beast Rider does for the game. And there's a decent amount of Beast Rider abilities. There's your 2 goblins here. Here's another Boar Riders, 2 Boar Riders. These are simple yaks, 1 and 5, so easy. There's some boars. Things for those to ride. You have a Living Dolls here. River Troll, Wyvern Hatchling, Dragon Rider, Forest Spirit, Goblin Acolyte, Evil Apparition, Undead Acolyte, and Acid Drake. So that's it. That's what you're going to get with this Outriders expansion in here. It's a really fun expansion to play with. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like in this expansion is that it had that Beast Rider unique key ability, and it didn't explain what it was. They could have thrown a card in here or just printed that rule on the back here somewhere, but they did not. So that was my only negative on this. Overall, if you really like Set a Watch, this is a really good expansion to have. It just adds more fun to the game, doesn't add any more complexity. And that was my only reservation with not explaining what Beast Rider is and expecting you to have a specific expansion to know what it does. But like you said, you could watch this video or you could look it up and you would get the Beast Rider ability and what it does from there. So that's my thoughts on Set a Watch Outriders expansion. Thank you for watching.